Hiya, me again, long time no see. Last week Bob Benvenuti said to me, Jim, get your head out your arse, man up, stop whinging, learn a new song. So, well, it's not quite what he said, but that's what he meant. So, okay Bob, your fault, here you go. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have caught a train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have run through the blinding rain without $1 to my name. Hadn't been for love. Never would have seen the trouble that I'm in if it hadn't been for love. Would have been gone like a wayward wind if it hadn't been for love. Nobody knows it better than me. Wouldn't be wishing I was free if it hadn't been for love. Four cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. Four cold walls without parole. Lord have mercy on my soul. Would have gone to that side of town if it hadn't been for love. Never would have took a man to track her down if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44 and put myself behind a old jail door. It hadn't been for love. Four cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. Four cold walls without parole. Lord have mercy on my soul. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have caught a train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44 and put myself behind a jailhouse door.